See? That's why you baton with a stick. Because I just sliced myself open pretty good. Hey guys, Todd with Peace of One Preparedness and Outdoors. And today I'm coming to you from inside the Peace of One Preparedness Mobile Command Center, otherwise known as the 1996 Newmar Mountain Air Class A motorhome. And I'm going to be doing a little update video on my stay that I had, and as well as working out in Devil's Lake. But that's not what this video is about. If you've seen the little intro there, I was out recently and sliced open some fingers, and fortunately I had the good old we had the Walmart First Aid Be Smart Be Prepared kit. Alright, one of the reasons, guys, why I wanted to do a review on this particular kit is because, number one, I was eyeing it at Walmart for quite some time, but I didn't really know how the setup was on the inside. I was a little skeptical of the paper style bag that it came in, and going out in the areas that we all like to frequent. You know, if there's lots of water, mud, that kind of thing. And I tend to throw my gear around quite a bit and beat on it. So I was a little skeptical buying it, and once I got to look at the list of the contents, I'm like, hey, what the heck? I'm going to give it a shot, and we're going to see how it does. Well, I've had it for 3-4 months now, and I actually really like this particular first aid kit. I don't know how long this particular will last, this paper. I'm hoping it'll last me for quite some time because I really like the setup on the inside, especially for the price. As you can see, as you open it up, it opens up to, let's get a little better look at it, opens up to different pouches. So up there I have my poison ivies, and as you can see, those kind of flat type of packaging. And that's what this all side holds, as well as this. So you have some more flat packaging, first aid cream, you know, your basic antibiotic ointments and stuff. And that's all on the outside. Obviously, I got some blood stain on there from a previous injury I had. But I think what I'm going to do is probably up in here throw some just regular Band-Aids, so when I do open it up, I have it right in there. I kind of modularize a little bit too much. On the inside packaging, you can see there's some more area for some flat. I have some antibiotic medications down in here. That's your typical medications. There's kind of like a one-time use packaging for antacids. In the middle pocket here, as you can see, this opens up. I actually threw some Benadryl in there because I do have some allergies, and if people do get stung by a bee or whatever, if they're allergic. But this is a nice large pouch for your larger, that pouch works for your larger bandages. I do have a survival blanket, I guess you could say, a Mylar blanket in there. Actually, there's two of them. It came with one. I added an additional one. I added some P95 respirator style masks that fold up, and it did come with a first aid guide, which in an emergency I think it's nice to have that style of thing, so you know, you look at it. But I just put them in the garbage saran sacks, or Ziploc sacks, just to keep them dry, because I wasn't not too on the wet the kind of paper packaging that this particular first aid kit comes in. So over to this side, as you can see, again, another large pouch, which I just basically have an Israeli bandage. I'm sorry, a triangle bandage. Now, this didn't come with this particular kit. I actually added this in. This is my assortment of bandages, stitchings, or little butterfly stitches, and some moleskin. Again, I threw them in a Ziploc bag just because I wasn't too secure on that. 2x some gauze pads, and I added some more of my own gauze pads, and I did add that oval iPad. And there's some larger pads in here, and they kind of go all the way up to a 3x3 and 4x4, and then it came also with a couple of these, or one, I'm sorry, one 5 by 9 gauze. It did come with this, which I did have to use some of that the other day, and some tongue pressers and some waterproof tape. So in the middle, that's what you have. On the sides, you have some larger pouch in here to put some of your things. It comes with the two middle pouches, are nice and large for your larger bandages and such. And then again over here I have Q-tips, which I have my own, and there's a tweezer and some latex gloves. Now this isn't a waterproof. This isn't a waterproof tape. This is kind of like a sort of an athletic style tape. I did add that in there. On this side again, antibiotics, first aid creams, and sting relief. So all in all, I believe this first aid kit encompasses a lot. And the reason why I decided to go and do a review on this particular product at this time is because I did have to use it the other day, as you saw, and I thought it worked out really, really well. So that is the little first aid kit from Walmart. So alright guys, again, that was the first aid from Be Smart and Get Prepared. They have this brand called Eco Safety. I'm guessing that maybe has something to do with being economically or eco-friendly kind of packaging, because they're maybe reusing or recycling, I don't know. But again, a nice little first aid kit to have when you're heading out into the woods. It's kind of modular and nicely organized in there, I feel. And when you are injured, it's nice to have kind of everything all packaged away so you can grab what you need and not have to dig around for it. Again, this is the Be Smart, Be Prepared first aid kit from Walmart. You can pick them up typically right around $15. Highly recommend for a pack, if you're for a day trip or something like that. This is certainly not taking care of any kind of trauma or anything like that. And again, I'm not an expert at first aid. I have been certified at first aid many times before, and working in the restaurant industry, I've seen a lot of lacerations, burns, and treated a lot of balls, slips, bumps, those kind of things. And even something like this would have come in helpful in a case like that. So kind of basing on that kind of experience that I've had in the industry that I've worked at, and also construction and stuff like that, nice little kit to have around. As far as trauma and stuff like that, there's some things I certainly would want to add in, and that would be a tourniquet, some more options for blood clotting and blood stopping. And in a future video here, I'm going to go over my pseudo trauma. Kind of has more of a overall trauma base to it, and those kind of things. So hey guys, Todd with Piece 1 Preparedness and Outdoors. Thank you so much for watching my videos, and as usual, I always be prepared to live outdoors.
Well, it could have been way, way worse.
What an idiot your pop can be, huh?